So I had a very interesting weekend. My neighbor cut my internet. Unbelievable. He cut it Friday night. And of course, when you call the internet company TDS and you say, hey, I got no internet, they say, well, you got to wait till Monday, till 10 o'clock. I'm like, oh my God. Call my clients, tell them I got no internet, gonna have to wait till Monday. I had one guy that actually canceled. I lost money. What are you gonna do? But the way they do the internet here, they run a pole every other house. So I didn't have a pole in front of my house, so they ran a line from his pole over to my house. Now you'd think he would have looked and seen where the cord was attached to the house and then come over and ask. We do talk, it's not like we don't. So that didn't make any sense to me. But he said the line was hanging, his kid was swinging on it, and he finally got pissed off because he called TDS twice and they wouldn't come down. They said it was a security line. And he finally just bent it and snapped it, wrapped it around the pole. And all of a sudden, Friday night, poof, no internet. You will be surprised how much withdrawal you go through with no internet. I have to say, I got a lot done. I cleaned up my computer. I spent a day cleaning my computer, literally 8 hours. I renamed folders, looked at photos I no longer need, videos I had, organized my hard drive, remade folders, put stuff in them. I got the cleanest hard drive going. It's unbelievable how clean my computer is now. Cleaned 2 shelves here in the bunker to get that all cleaned up. Mopped the floors. Cut the grass. Did a bunch of stuff in the house. I mean, it was almost like I got so much work done. It was unbelievable. I was so bored. I was like, I gotta get some work done. You know, you sit in front of your computer and you're like, nothing works without internet. Not the games, not the programs. They all connect to the internet to their servers. Nothing works. I had some movies I did catch up on, but overall, that computer's broke without internet. And I remember back in the old days, it wasn't like that before internet. So that was interesting. This morning I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 8 cats here on the porch that are relaxing. And it's funny, during the day, these cats it's interesting to watch where they get warm. Hello, white leg. Yes. Hello, little man. But anywhere there's a shadow, they'll lay in the shadow. Or the one lays in the garden to get the cool ground coming off of them. Or they lay on the side of the house on top of the air conditioner. It's pretty interesting to see where well, that's a new one. That's 9. It's interesting to see where they lay. Can you get away from my tripod, white leg? Huh? But they definitely know how to stay cool. It looks like we're out of the heat wave now. The mornings are pretty cool, so you can sit on the front porch. We never got no fruit this year, though. My fruit trees were dead. Seems like once every 3 years I get some fruit, and that's about it. We had a warm spell here. The flowers came on, and then we had a cold spell, which killed the flowers, so they never had a chance to kick in. So no fruit this year, though. From none of them. No pears, no apples, no peaches, nothing. It seems like once every 3 years, once every 2 years, I'll get some fruit out of them, but it depends where you are. I remember when I was in the north, I used to get fruit every single year. So, and I think in California they do every year too. It just determines where you are. Tennessee's not like that. Maybe Georgia is, because I always hear about Georgia peaches, and we have a lot of blueberry farms there. But my fruit doesn't kick except once every 3 years is what it does. But nice and cool this morning, so nice and easy for the guy. He's going to have to climb the pole, reattach everything. Then run over to my house, climb the friggin' ladder and attach it over there, reattach everything there. I mean, He's probably looking at least a good hour, maybe 2 hours to get it all hooked up again. And then I'll be back and I'll have internet again. But it was interesting to, I mean, at first I was angry at my neighbor. I was like, man, why did you do this to me? And it was weird that, there really was no reason for him to do that. He just had to look at my house and then come over and ask. But he's young. What are you going to do? But definitely interesting when you're on the internet as much as I am by doing computer programming and working on client websites, and it's just unbelievable. I could imagine what it's like for people that are into social media big time, where they're everywhere and they practically live on the internet, where they're doing selfies and everything all the time. Try it sometime. Go 2 days without internet. Literally unplug that plug from the wall and go 2 days and see what happens. I never got so much work done around my house than I've ever done. Usually I'm spacing the work outside and stuff, but I'm caught up for a month. It's just unbelievable. I got a new cat. I got a cat in the back that's wild. It's got, it originally had 3 kittens. I'm only seeing 2 now, so maybe one died. But I can't get near them. I can't pet them. I can't do nothing. I've got a live catch case back there now, and I'm trying to catch her and her babies. But when I put canned cat food in there, because they like that better than the dried food, right? But the problem is, I end up catching all these other cats. They go in there. And it was funny, White Leg, he's out walking around there. He got caught last night, and then it started raining. He got soaking wet. When the wife went out to let him out, he was like, oh God, meow, 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 let me out of here, oh my God. He laid on the porch all night and dried up. But it's hard to catch these other cats because we got so many other cats around. Usually there's 8 cats on this porch at any given time. I even cleaned the porch, washed it all down. Last night I was sitting on here at, it was around midnight. And I think it was a baby opossum. I seen this big tail run right by me, right in front of my feet. And it was just the eating in that cat. I mean, it was like a Speedy Gonzales eater. I just sat here on the chair watching him. He literally, humongous mouthfuls. He was swallowing that cat food whole. I never seen, he had half a bowl. If I was feeding those things every night, oh my God, I'd go broke. He was hungry, really hungry. And we got to start bringing the cat food in a little bit earlier. He wasn't even afraid of me, not at all. And the other night, what was it? The night before, was around 11 o'clock at night. I was sitting here on my porch, and across the street, I seen a doe come out, a deer. Sat there eating the grass for a good half an hour. Finally decided to run off through a couple other yards. We see that usually 4 or 5 times a year with the deer coming into town like something scared them. And that was the night fireworks is what it was. So probably the fireworks scared them into town. Is what it did. They were running away from that. I never understood fireworks. I mean, you can go to a park and watch fireworks for free that's put on by some business or the city or something if you want. But yet people always go out and buy tons of fireworks, literally. They'll go out and spend, $100, $500, and they're all up and down my street blowing out fireworks. And I'm just like, you might as well take a $100 bill and walk out there and light it on fire. Makes no sense to me. So here I wait for internet when it comes in. I guess I'll upload this video and tell you how horrifying it is. You feel like you're dying when your internet's gone. Catch you guys on the next one.